Hey everyone, welcome back. This is going to be my intro for the project pan for the month of March. If you've been following me for about the last 3 months, I've been doing this challenge where I pick products from my collection at the beginning of the month and I have an update in the middle of the month and then my finale at the end. That way I can finish some products. I usually finish between 6 and 8 each month, and also get some progress on harder products that I want to finish by the end of the year. Now the products that I will be sharing with you today will be the only products that I use for that category, but I have other ones that are not included in this project pan, like eye bases or colorful things, so I can rotate those without feeling like I'm cheating on this project. So I'm going to start with the first product that I want to try this month and finish it as well. This is a primer by Makeup Forever and it's called the Step 1 Skin Equalizer. 90% of the time that I use this primer, I love it, that I want to drop everything, go to Sephora and purchase the full size. But there was a couple of times where I used it that I was like, why did I love this again? And I don't know if it was the combination, which is going to be the foundation that I will be using for this month of March, and I'll find out, but or if it was just me or having a bad skin day. So I'm gonna find out in this month, because this is not a cheap face primer, so I need to make sure that it's something that I love. Now for eye primer, I want to use the Smashbox 24-hour photo finish shadow primer. I love my Too Faced shadow insurance. I think it's one of the best, but I fell in love with this sample size as soon as I got it and I started to use it, because it has like a silicone filling, which is different from the Too Faced shadow insurance. So for that reason, I want to use it this month and kind of decide which one is best, or if they're just different enough to keep them both. But it's just one of those eye primers that I've never tried this texture before, and for that reason I want to use it this month. I don't have that much left because this sample size looks big, but it really has probably half of the container with products, so hopefully I can finish it before the end of the month and decide if this is something that I need to purchase in a full size. Now for my eyebrows, I'm going to use the Benefit Ka-Brow in the color number 3, which is what I have on my eyebrows today. Now on camera it looks light, but when I look myself in the mirror, it looks exactly right for my hair. So it might not be something that it's camera appropriate, but I like the results that I get, and in real life it looks exactly the same color as my hair, maybe a tad lighter, but I really enjoy the natural look that it gives me. So this is one of the products that I got as a sample in a Play by Sephora, well not in a Play by Sephora, in a set that I got at the end of the year, those holiday sets that they came out with from Sephora. So and it's kind of drying up on me and it's hard to reach the product. The only brush that I can get, ankle brush that I can get inside, is the one that it's included in this sample size, so it's giving me a hard time, but I want to finish it because I do really enjoy it. Now for the foundation, I want to use the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation, which is of course what I have on today. Now this is my number one match as far as color at this moment. So I thought, well, I need to, even though it's one of my favorite foundations and it's affordable, I don't know why, but I always want to keep it for special occasions, which I shouldn't. But anyways, that is a perfect match for my skin right now. It has the strongest yellow undertone that I'd ever tried in a foundation, especially in a drugstore foundation, where they usually, they have a yellow base, but for some reason they oxidize pink on me on some foundations. So this one is perfect. I love it. I would totally repurchase it as soon as I'm done with it. But since it's the perfect match, I just wanted to use it. Hopefully I will be able to finish it by the end of the month, because it looks higher than it actually is. And it's the product sticking to the sides. If not, then it's okay. I will continue to use it until I finish it, maybe in the month of April, and purchase, a darker color for, spring and summer. I also will include a concealer that I didn't want to include, but I'm almost done with it and I'm sure that I can finish it this month, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. Now I was doing a demo for this video and I put it close to my lash line. I forgot how much it stings and burns in that area, and that is why I don't like it as a concealer, and I wouldn't repurchase it. But it still works as a kind of a help for my foundation, especially in the nose area. I usually get red and I have a lot of allergies, especially right now, so I try to add the foundation, which it lasts all day long, the Better Skin one, but I still like to put a little bit of concealer in that area, and the Maybelline Fit Me concealer stays all day long. So I've been using it around my nose, I've been using it in my under eye area, but not really close to the lash line because it stinks. And today I was just like burning so bad, and I'm also using it to illuminate the center of my skin. It's not the lightest, but it works for that, and I am going to try to finish it that way because it's been on my collection for quite some time. Then I want to use the Seraphim Botanicals Luminous. I don't think that this is something that it's a highlighter for my skin tone. This is supposed to be a liquid highlighter that I got through EBATES, but I'm going to try to mix it with a foundation maybe for nighttime and give it a little bit of a glow. But I really like the finish of the Better Skin foundation. This is I think 70 or 80% water, so I want to make sure that I use it and finish it, but it's just one of those products that I don't see it working. Hopefully I'll find the perfect way to use it, but it's just a sample size and I'm sure that I can finish it. Now for highlighters, I'm gonna be using one by Becca, and this is a small size of the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone. It's what I have on today as a highlighter, and it's not as crazy because it's Sunday and I don't think I should have crazy highlights. So I've been using it with a big fan brush like this one, and it's been working fine. So hopefully I can see some progress on that one. By the end of the year, hopefully I will be able to finish it as well. But I want to make sure that, you know, I just use it, try it, and see the formula with different brushes and see if I like it enough to purchase the full size. Now for bronzer, I have the Tarte Park Avenue Princess Bronzer. Now I have just the tiniest amount left, and I kind of forgot about it because I had it in one of my older projects. I think I had 2 or 3 of these bronzers, and this is the last one that I have in my collection. So for that reason, I want to finish it this month. Hopefully I will be able to and kind of start to clean out my bronzer collection since I'm hitting pan on different bronzers. So hopefully I will be able to finish it. It's very creamy, and I'm using it with a brush, like a bouquet brush, that it picks up the right amount of product. It can be a little bit hard to pick up with other brushes, but the one that I'm using, just one that I came with a foundation or something, I can't even remember what it came with, but it's a sample, I mean smaller brush, and I've been using it to bronze my face, kind of contour and go around the perimeter of my face. Now for blush, I want to use something that I thought it was a lipstick, but it's actually a blush, and I don't feel comfortable to use it as a lipstick, and this is the Starlux Cream Blush in Abstract. Now that is a beautiful peach color, and it's what I have on my cheeks today. I wanted to do something really subtle today, so if you're like, oh, she looks like she doesn't have much on, it's probably because I don't have that much on. I mean, in real life looks a little bit darker, but in camera it doesn't. It's really nice. What I've been doing is applying it in the back of my hand and using a stippling brush to apply it, and that way I can see the pigmentation without being too dramatic. If I apply directly on my cheeks, it looks too crazy and it takes some time to blend. So applying it in the back of my hand, it's just been working, and hopefully I can make some progress in this blush. Now I have a couple colorful eyeliners that I want to use. The first one is the Sephora collection in the color Love Affair, which is a dark plum color, and I also want to use the Silky Simi in the color Plum. That is something that is really old in my collection, and I want to finish it this year, so I decided that I'm going to incorporate it into my lower lash line for this month and slowly make progress to finish it. Now for mascara, I am in love with this mascara, and I mentioned it in my favorites, and probably it's not a surprise that I will be using it for the entire month. It's what I have on my lashes right now, and it's the Sephora Lash Craft Length Volume Mascara. It's affordable. I mean, it's only $12, and I like it. I love the formula enough to use it by itself, use it with other mascaras, and I love that the look that it gives to my lashes. So hopefully I will be able to finish it this month because it's a tiny sample size. Now the lip liner that I want to use this month is by Jordana, and it's what I have on my lips right now. It kind of faded, and it looks darker on the outside because I use a lip gloss, and I think the lip gloss that I'm going to mention is kind of doing that to the lip liner, but by itself you're gonna see in a little clip, it looks amazing. This is the Jordana Easy Liner in the color Coco Loco, and it's a brown, it's deep, and of course it looks beautiful, but you know, maybe if you're fair it will look too dark. I don't know, but for medium skin tone, that is one of the most beautiful browns that you can get in a lip liner. Now for lipstick, I have one that is by Clinique, and it's in the color Black Honey. This one I got it in my Play by Sephora, and a lot of people say great things about this, so hopefully I will be able to use it and decide if this is amazing for me as well. Now I have a couple of extra lip products that I want to include in this project. The first one is the NYX Butter Gloss in Eclair. I don't like this formula. As you can see, I mean, when I first applied this eyeliner, I love the look that it gave me, and I thought I'm gonna make my lips glossy and I'm gonna put a little bit of that butter gloss, but no, it's just, I don't like this formula. It's just way too patchy and it applies tricky, and I just don't. So that is the last one that I have in my collection, and hopefully I'll find a way to use it, but I think that the only way that I enjoy how it looks on my lips is using it by itself without any products underneath, because I find that if you have a product underneath, it kind of melts it. So for that reason, what it was a really dark brown, which is what I had around my lips, right now it looks peach, so it kind of disappears the color underneath, which that is one of my pet peeves. Then I have the e.l.f. lip exfoliator in clear, and I want to finish it this month just because I had it in my collection for quite a long time, and I know that I will be repurchasing a full size. So anyways, that was it for this intro. Hopefully you'll come back at the middle of the month, around the 15th. I will do an update and share with you if I'm going declutter some of these products, which ones I finished, which one I'm just still working on, my struggles and everything. If you're new, remember to subscribe so you won't miss any new videos Monday through Fridays, and I'll see you on my next one.